Let's just be friends, she said after 2 years together. I agreed, then started dating her best friend. Now she finally gets what friends really means. Veronica broke up with me on a Tuesday night in my own apartment. I'm a high school history teacher making $52,000 a year, and apparently that wasn't cutting it anymore. She'd spent 6 months building her travel blogger brand, 3,800 Instagram followers, and $0 in revenue, while I covered 90% of our expenses. The breakup was calculated. She pulled out her phone and read me a list titled Why This Isn't Working. Point 7 was lack of financial ambition. Point 12 was doesn't understand the value of experiences over possessions. She said this while sitting on my couch in my apartment drinking wine I'd bought. I need someone who matches my energy, she explained. Someone who understands that investing in yourself means traveling, creating content, building a brand. You're stuck in this small town teacher mentality, and I've outgrown it. She took the expensive blender I'd bought her, the luggage set from Christmas, and $300 worth of camera equipment she'd convinced me was our investment. Left behind her half of 3 months' utility bills totaling $340. 2 weeks later, Daphne messaged me. Hey, I heard about you and Veronica. I'm really sorry. She's been telling people some awful things about you, and I don't think it's fair. Daphne was Veronica's best friend from college, taught English at the middle school across town, just finished her master's degree while working full-time. We met for coffee at this local place near the school district office. Veronica's telling everyone you were controlling and cheap, Daphne said, that you made her account for every dollar and refused to support her dreams. I almost laughed. Daphne, I paid for everything. She contributed maybe $400 monthly while spending $2,000 on content creation. I never questioned a single purchase. That's what I thought, she said. Veronica has this way of rewriting history to make herself the victim. We talked for 3 hours. Daphne was brilliant, funny, refreshingly honest. When the check came, she grabbed it before I could. Teachers support teachers, she smiled. We split this. We started hanging out more. Study sessions for my grad school classes I'd finally enrolled in. Meal prep Sundays, where we both cooked for the week. Daphne's parents owned a Vietnamese restaurant and treated me like I'd always been part of their circle. 6 weeks in, Daphne posted a photo of us at a school fundraiser I'd organized. Simple caption, amazing night supporting local education. Within an hour, my phone started exploding. Veronica's first text, followed by, you're dating my best friend? This is so calculated and disgusting. Then, you're only doing this to hurt me. This is psychological warfare. I sent one reply. You wanted to be friends. Friends are happy when people they care about find happiness. Daphne and I are both teachers who value education and building real futures, not Instagram aesthetics. This isn't about you. The meltdown escalated fast. Veronica called Daphne 47 times in one night. She showed up at Daphne's apartment at 2 a.m., demanding to know how long this betrayal had been planned. Daphne's dad answered the door. She was staying with family during her apartment renovation and told Veronica to leave or he'd call the police. Then Veronica appeared at my school during lunch period, marching through the parking lot yelling about betrayal and fake friends. My principal, Dr. Beck, came outside and immediately recognized her. Miss Veronica, you're the one who was filming students without permission for your social media last fall, correct? Multiple parents filed complaints at the time. Veronica's face went white. That was for content. I was documenting the community. You were asked to stop and escorted out by security. You're not welcome on school grounds. Leave now or I'm calling the police. She posted a 15-minute Instagram story rant about toxic people that got exactly 43 views before she deleted it. Without me subsidizing her lifestyle, Veronica's $38,000 marketing coordinator salary couldn't support her content creator image. The expensive coffee shop photos stopped. The travel post disappeared. Her follower count dropped from 3,800 to 920. 3 months later, Daphne got promoted to English department head, making $68,000. We celebrated at her parents' restaurant. They gave us the private room and wouldn't let us pay. Veronica messaged me today, Daphne said, showing me her phone. What did you say? I said, friends don't trash talk people behind their backs. Friends don't make everything about themselves. Friends show up for each other without keeping score. Last week, Veronica sent me a friend request on Facebook. Her profile showed her working retail at the mall. No travel content in sight. Her bio read, learning humility, growing every day. I declined the request, not out of spite, but because I finally understood something important. Friends don't keep score, but they do have standards.